the CECIMO interview on future skill sets and their impact on jobs. Today, we are privileged to have with us Ms. Elisa Mohamedou, head of the OECD Center for Skills, sharing her insights on future skill set requirements within advanced manufacturing sector. So my first question, Ms. Mohamedou, is amidst the ongoing digitization and automation trends, which specific skills do you foresee as indispensable in the next 5 to 10 years? And which skills do you anticipate becoming less necessary?
Thanks, and really thank you for having us in this. Happy to be here. I think there's certain skills that are emerging as indispensable, and others may become less necessary. So, for instance, when it comes to manual and repetitive tasks that can be automated and likely to decline in necessity, but skills related to environmental regulations and energy management will be critical as companies increasingly align with green initiatives. And your recent report actually serves as a good example when I think you showed that about 77% of industries consider digital skills as crucial, and more than half saw that green skills are essential to operational success. And these results actually complement the ones that from our OECD 2023 skills outlook, which also explored the demand on digital and green skills in the digital and green transition. And we looked there at job postings from 2019 to 2022 across 14 countries. And in our case, the report presents a high demand for AI-related skills in specific sectors like professional activities, ICT, and manufacturing. But I think this demand really underscores the importance of specialized AI skills alongside a mix of foundational and social-emotional skills like communication, leadership, and management. And another interesting similarity I found from your recent report is that the importance of transversal skills like communication, flexibility, and adaptability, acknowledged by more than, I think, half of the industries, is growing again, here highlighting the crucial role in complementing technical expertise in the context of increasing automation. So clearly this highlights how AI not only elevates the need for technical expertise, but also amplifies the necessity for human skills. So I think that's really where we see perhaps a compelling case for a holistic approach to skills development. So really calling for less narrow specialization and instead a broad array of competencies across multiple domains.
Thank you for your answer. Indeed, soft and transversal skills are actually becoming quite important in many sectors, including the manufacturing sector, something that was not so much evident, I believe, in the past. Could you just elaborate a little bit more on the human-centric skills? I know that at OECD you focus a lot on skills and you monitor various sectors which skills are important. So could you give some specific examples which human-centric skills are necessary, especially in the manufacturing sector?
So they're very important. I think, there was some research from the OECD, from the OECD Employment Outlook, which surveyed about 2,000 employees and more than 5,000 workers in the manufacturing and finance sectors across 7 OECD countries. And that report revealed a notable trend with nearly 2/3 of workers reporting that AI had enhanced their enjoyment at work. And so by automating dangerous or monotonous tasks, AI allows employees to concentrate on more complex and intriguing aspects of their jobs. But I think we need to be careful here as well, because while this shift can increase job satisfaction, it also introduces greater ambiguity in work responsibilities, and which could also be taxing mentally. So I think we need to, so the OECD Employment Outlook, for instance, showed that workers managed by AI frequently reported less positive experiences, primarily due to the increased work intensity. So especially when you're comparing to those who are working alongside AI and not managed by AI. So that's the difference there. So I think it will be important to effectively manage this ambiguity. If handled well, it can improve the overall well-being, but if mismanaged, it might lead to greater levels of stress and job dissatisfaction. So again, this balance highlights the critical need, I think, of for developing robust human skills to navigate the complexities introduced by these technological advancements. And this theme reinforces the importance for all workers, particularly in the manufacturing industry, to develop skills beyond mere technical knowledge. So again, these transversal skills like adaptability, communication, problem solving are increasingly crucial. And while technical skills may fluctuate with changing technologies, transversal skills are more likely to remain relevant throughout an individual's career. So that's where we see actually the difference and the importance. And also, as AI technologies become more central in the workplace, the increasing importance of leadership in AI implementation and ethical oversight is essential. I think that's another part that we've seen as well there's more and more you can see, for instance, that the demand for roles such as the chief AI officers almost tripled globally in the past 5 years. And yet what we've seen in the OECD Center for Skills Outlook is that these AI positions don't necessarily always cover the ethical part. So we did some research where we saw that less than 1% of AI positions advertised across 14 OECD countries in 2022, less than 1% mentioned ethics or responsible AI practices. So this gap really highlights the critical need to incorporate ethical standards and human-centric policies and environmental sustainability as well into AI deployment strategies. So, but I think overall, the evolving role of AI and the corresponding demand for ethical and human-centric skills indicates a dual requirement in the advanced manufacturing landscape. So technical proficiency to harness the benefits of AI and other technologies, and strong transversal skills to navigate the ethical and interpersonal aspects of these technological integrations.
Thank you very much for your answer, for such a thorough overview, actually, about soft skills, but also the ethical part, given that we have the advancement of AI. And speaking of job profiles, with the emergence of new roles and the evolution also of all the existing ones, how do you foresee the job evolution in the foreseeable future?
So I think, new jobs will emerge, but also existing jobs will evolve, I think, clearly. So technological advancements, particularly in automation and AI, are significantly reshaping the evolution of jobs. And actually, at the OECD, we have seen studies that indicate that an increase in the number of jobs at high risk of automation, almost doubling from 14% to 28% in the coming years, due to AI's ability to automate not just routine tasks, but also increasingly non-routine ones as well. And so, for example, industries such as transportation, construction, extraction, and particularly manufacturing are seeing higher risks of automation. And we've also looked into particularly the manufacturing sector, where we saw that about 20% of workers in 7 OECD countries expressed significant concerns about job loss over the next decade. But it's crucial, I think, to recognize that while automation and AI pose risks to certain jobs, they also contribute to the creation of new roles, especially in high-skilled occupations like business professionals, management, science and engineering professionals, and even legal, social, and cultural professionals. So I think this evolution reflects AI's capacity to handle complex tasks that previously required human intervention and elevates the need for advanced technical and problem-solving skills. And I think we need to also have a historical view. Historically, analysis from have shown that both in research done by some universities, but also recent data across 11 European countries demonstrate that the labor market is adaptable. So, for instance, in the US, more than 60% of the jobs in 2018 did not exist in 1940. And similarly, in Europe, R&D expenditure have shown a positive correlation with job creation, particularly in medium and high-tech sectors. So this relationship really underscores that while certain industries may not see direct employment benefit from innovation, the overall impact of technological advancement tends to be a net positive in terms of job creation. And this is so I think it's really important that we start being a little bit more specific in our approaches as well, because this evolving job landscape will likely vary significantly across regions. So you will, for instance, regions heavily reliant on manufacturing, traditional retail sectors might experience more pronounced impacts due to their specific industrial concentration. And it's ultimately the transformation in the job market shows, I think, and highlights the complex relationship between technology, innovation, and employment dynamics. And so innovations do not always directly correlate with reduced job opportunities. They can lead to substantial job creation in certain contexts.
So actually, it's great to hear that there is positivity. So that, of course, some jobs will be lost, but many, many new ones will be created and also evolved with, of course, with the need of some more advanced digital skills, not only. And now that we have also discussed the digital skills, I would also like to make you one more question about the green skills. So how crucial do you believe technical expertise in green skills is for industries, and which other green skills do you consider vital for manufacturing operations, both presently and also in the future?
Technical expertise in green skills is going to be crucial for the manufacturing sector's operation. And this is recognized by the industry itself. I think, interestingly, your report showed that around half of the surveyed industries report prioritizing knowledge of environmental and energy regulations. So that's really shows the awareness of it already. And so technical green skills include, for example, the proficiency in renewable energy system maintenance and expertise in sustainable waste management technologies. But according to our work, there's an increasing need for skills in interpersonal communication and digital technology as well within the green sector compared to traditional tools and technology. So it's important to remember that green skills are about both technical knowledge and skills that enable professionals to effectively use green technologies and processes that reduce waste and minimize the environmental impact of human action. But they also cover transversal skills as well as knowledge, values, and attitudes that help them take more pro-environmental decisions in the work and lives. So I think as of today, understanding the circular economy principles and sustainability design is becoming fundamental as companies align their operations with global and regional climate goals to reduce carbon footprint and enhance environmental stewardship as well. And But as we continue grappling with environmental challenges, the development and promotion of a comprehensive green skills approach that includes both technical and transversal competencies become even more critical. And important transversal skills here include environmental problem solving, stakeholder communication as well to effectively share sustainable practices, as well as adaptability and innovation to rapidly actually integrate new environmental technology. So I think these competencies are crucial for, for current manufacturing needs, and also will continue to be important in the future as companies face increasing pressure to operate sustainably and responsibly. So I think that's important.
Well, thank you very much for this interview.
My pleasure.